Oh my gosh, big things are happening, big changes. I'm gonna be so sad to break this all down. So let me tell you what's happening, but first, as usual, I gotta have coffee. Have you ever noticed how slowly time passes when you're waiting for coffee? Oh yeah, baby. So I am waiting for people to say, what happened to the teal walls? Because you remember that this was the color of my office at the very beginning. We then painted it last Thanksgiving, this bright aqua teal color, and now it's back to the original color. Nobody noticed, nobody said anything. One person said something on Facebook. Well, it's because we're moving. Because, of course, not everybody was gonna want a bright aqua office / dining room. So I had to paint the office back to the original color to make it more neutral and appeal to more buyers before we put our house on the market. We listed it. I had a very aggressive strategy, got it under contract in about 10 days, which was very exciting because the average days on market in my neighborhood is a heck of a lot longer than 10 days. And those of you that know me know that we move all the time. We move every couple of years because we just get antsy and we want something new. But we're staying in the same area. We're not leaving Savannah. We found a house on 5.5 acres, surrounded by woods with a pond in the backyard. There's tons and tons of privacy with this big long driveway, but it's still on a street with about 10 or 15 other houses. So we will have neighbors. We're not living in the middle of nowhere, but you feel very secluded. You feel like you're out in the country, out in the woods. You've got all this privacy. I'm just very, very excited. So I'm breaking down this office because the movers come in 2 days. I got to start packing all this stuff up so that when the movers come, it's all ready to go, and it's packed very well so I don't break anything. And then I have the exciting task of setting up a new YouTube studio at the new house. Now this can be a little bit on the daunting side because I have a lot of options. This is what the room looks like. It is the room above the garage, which is why it's got the slanted ceilings. Normally it's just part of the attic, but they did finish it. They made it a room. So with the sloping ceilings, it makes it very interesting, but there's only one window on one end plus these 2 skylights. I've never had to film in a place with skylights before. I'm really not sure how that's going to affect the lighting. I want to be able to control the lighting when I am recording. And if I've got all of this light coming in from the skylights above me, I'm just not sure how that's going to work. So we're going to give it a shot. May have to order some shades to cover those up and make it darker so that when I'm filming, I am in control of the light source. I've been trying to plan out where all of the furniture is going to go with the filming background in mind. If I'm in a corner, not that I am facing the corner, that my desk is in a corner on an angle and I'm facing out, then I would have 2 walls behind me, much like what is going on behind me right now. Now the walls are currently kind of this mid-brown with a purpley undertone. Oh, thank you, 90s. I think they would like their paint back. I am totally on Pinterest picking out pictures of my ideal setup, and I'm really being drawn to this dark navy blue. I don't know what that's gonna look like in here. Is it gonna look like a cave? I don't know. But when I've got all of the lights with the dark background, I think it could look really, really cool. So in future videos, we're going to go through how to set up your filming studio. What do you need as far as the equipment? How do you position the furniture? Where does stuff go? What do you really need? And what other stuff is just totally above and beyond and it's just not necessary for a small YouTuber who's just starting out? I mean, I am by trade a real estate agent who kind of fell into doing YouTube videos. Does it mean I need to have tons of fancy equipment? Of course not at all. But if you're going to be starting a YouTube channel with the intent of growing it, you do want some decent equipment. You want something to film with, some audio, some lighting. So let's talk about how to set that up as we get to the new location. Oh, and now we come to moving day. Wish me luck. Oh, it's making me so sad. This is where my YouTube channel really came into its own and started me on a whole different trajectory on my career. Bye, YouTube studio. That's okay. The next one will be even bigger and better.